Are you afraid of needles and pain? Do you skip or delay shots? Vaccines are scary, so why should we vaccinate? To answer this, let's see how our body protects us from germs. When pathogens infect our body, they activate our immune system, which contain an army of different white blood cells. First, guards called antigen-presenting cells eat and digest some of the bugs, then present fragments of a bug on its surface like a war trophy. Then, they go to our lymph nodes to find a commander T helper cell that recognizes these fragments. This T helper cell then finds and activates a soldier B cell that multiplies and produces specific antibodies that neutralize the remaining bugs. However, all this takes time, so harmful pathogens like measles or polio could harm or kill us before we fight it off. Thus, vaccines train our immune system to destroy pathogens quicker before they harm us. We get injected with a harmless form of a bug, whether it's weaker, dead, just a part, or a safe amount of a bug's toxin to simulate an infection, like a test run. Because T helper and B cells form memory cells that remember a previous infection, when the real bug attacks, it can be very quickly recognized and wiped out. Even if you can't be vaccinated because of a condition or you're too young, you can depend on herd immunity where all the people around you are vaccinated so they can't pass the bug to you. And vaccines work! See this graph of pertussis cases in Norway and Sweden? Guess which country had a vaccination program? Now, like foods, vaccines have preservatives. You may have heard that thimerosal, a vaccine preservative, contains mercury. But don't worry, it's only in the safe form of ethyl mercury, not the toxic methyl mercury which stays in the body. However, vaccines can have side effects. Allergies aside, because our body thinks it's fighting a real bug, we may feel sick. But autism? Regressive autism is where children who seem to develop normally suddenly lose social skills. But all these studies can't prove that this or other kinds of autism are linked to vaccines. The age symptoms show just coincides with the age children vaccinate. In fact, Andrew Wakefield, who first claimed this link, had his medical license revoked for faking evidence. Studies also find there's no problem with many vaccines being given in a short period of time. So there's no reason to delay shots, even flu shots, as this only puts you and those around you at risk. So maybe vaccines aren't so scary. After all, vaccines give us a shot at life.